Doyle here with Tech Tips and Toys again, and today we're at ISC West at, believe it or not, the URC booth, and you're probably wondering, what's URC doing at a security show? Well, they have a new product specifically integrated for the security dealers out there, so they can integrate AV along with security into an all-in-one home solution with remote control. As you know, for the past number of years, we've been looking for that kind of solution, and URC's come up with something that's not only probably affordable for most applications, but also probably works really well. So I'm going to turn it over to Peter right now, and he's going to tell us a little about the new URC infrared and actually it's IP remote control. Go ahead, Peter.
Okay, so what we're introducing here at ISC West is the URC HomeSet system. URC HomeSet is completely different than any system URC has designed in the past. It's not cut and paste from something old or recycled from some other system. It's a top-down, new build using newer technologies that makes everything simpler for the security installer to actually integrate audio-video control with a home. So the first thing that we did at URC is develop a brand new back-end cloud server that lets all these devices communicate and stay in sync. So what that lets us do is, one, we have a centralized hub that is the brains of the entire system. If you notice, the hub is very small. The reason it's very small is because it doesn't need much memory because it's connected to our cloud server that does most of the heavy lifting. In the past, central processors were a lot larger. Our cloud server also allows us to program the system from any location using a simple web page. That's also something brand new for URC. In the past, we've had exe executable files that you would have to install on your Windows or run Windows emulation on Mac, which became a little bit of a headache. Now we can do everything from a web page environment, which means you can program your entire system from any mobile device or your PC. It supports all web browsers. What URC HomeSet wants to do is be able to provide a mid-range control system that's very easy to install for security people, seeing as they're not audio-video professionals, but they don't need to be to install this to add control to an existing security system or to integrate audio-video control into a new installation. So we want to make that possible for them. So the first piece is our centralized hub connected to our URC cloud. This translates the Wi-Fi signals from our controllers into infrared, either on the rear panel ports, 4 ports, or through the front panel blaster. This base station can be either wired Ethernet or Wi-Fi. It's the first base station URC designed to be Wi-Fi as well, so it makes it very convenient for installations. Also, what we have here is, we'll start with our mobile app. Now the idea behind HomeSet is that you can do up to 8 rooms in a single house. That means each room that you want audio-video control, you would add the central base station, central hub, 1 per room. Your choices for control are very simple. You either get a mobile app or a remote control. That's what HomeSet's all about, simplicity, yet high-level functionality. If we look at our mobile app is set up, it's programmed in our programming environment, it's also connected to our cloud server. And by the way, for anybody with any questions, if you don't have an internet connection, the system still fully operates. Basic control of your audio-video devices. We're also speaking with our TRF ZW2 Z-Wave bridge. What that allows us to do is integrate Z-Wave devices, door locks, IP cameras, lights, what have you, motion sensors, into the audio-video experience. And what that means is also being able to create macro buttons that include not only audio-video commands, but also lighting control, create scenes, timed events. For example, at 7 o'clock in the morning, turn on my TV to my favorite channel, turn the lights on, turn the thermostat to 70 degrees. Typically, in the old days, that was only something that was able to do with a CDA level, high-end custom installation. Now, it can be done very simply with HomeSet. If we look at our mobile app, beautiful GUI designed specifically for URC HomeSet. But what it also offers, since this can control up to 8 rooms, a nice little rooms menu. You can go from any room to any room in your house very simply just by selecting a different room on the mobile app. But the nice part of the mobile app, and what makes it very simple for the integrator, for the security installer, is that to control third-party devices such as Nest, Sonos, what have you, from a mobile device, all you do is open our in-app launcher and launch the manufacturer's app from within our app. So for example, if I wanted to control my Sonos system, you're using the actual Sonos manufactured app to control the Sonos. When you're done, you go back to the entertainment menu, and here you're back to the system setup for your audio-video. That's one option for control. It works on iOS, works on Android. It comes free with the purchase of one of the base stations. The other option for control, and this is completely optional, is the handheld remote control. Now, for certain people, controlling their entire house with mobile apps is fine. Maybe they have a few rooms they'd like to add a remote control to. This remote control is a full function remote control that has very similar GUI look and feel to the mobile app. Lets you control all of your popular IR and IP-based devices through the same infrared library that URC has used for years. Also gives you two-way functionality right on the remote control with a lot of the popular AV devices these days. For example, Sonos, Radio Ratu, Caseta, Denon Hios, Bose SoundTouch, the list goes on and on and on. Nest thermostat. You open up the Nest thermostat module, Nest thermostat opens, shows you the temperature of the Nest. Let me wake this guy up. One thing this remote is, it's a Wi-Fi only remote control. It does two different things. One, locally, talks to all of your audio video gear for command and control, talks to your Z-Wave devices for two-way command and control. It also, because of our new cloud server, allows us to do cloud-to-cloud communication with third-party devices. So as the years progress, we're seeing that more companies are putting their two-way integration into the cloud. They're not doing it as much locally. So that's all set up in this remote from day one. So as more devices become cloud connected, this remote is cloud connected, and it'll actually be able to efficiently and economically give you two-way control of your devices. Finally, on the remote control, it also offers live streaming video. So we have two cameras set up on our booth here. You can view live streaming camera right on the remote control. Quickly, I will just briefly show you the new URC programming environment. As soon as you get your base station, you'll be allowed to log into this system. It is a web page. You can use it on any mobile device, any PC to program your system. Very simple steps, basic steps to set up a remote control, basic steps to customize and automate macros, integrate Z-Wave scenes. Also gives you a home overview. Now this is actually my home with 4 rooms. So it's a little beefy of a test system that we're using here. And finally, downloading to your system. You can download and update your system from anywhere you get an internet signal. So right now, I'm downloading to my house in Buffalo, New York. I'm here in Las Vegas on trade show Wi-Fi, and we're downloading to my 4-room system. If you notice, it'll never take more than 20 seconds to download to an entire system.
Excellent.
So, lastly, the control app for the Z-Wave devices, if you choose to use URC as your Z-Wave provider. It's the UI7 from URC. This shows all of the status of all the lights in your house, IP cameras, accessible on any mobile device. Just gives you a clear, flattened out view of your home, user adjustable scenes, flattens it out for the end user. Very easy to set up for any installer. So.
Excellent. So this is all user configurable without having to go to a PC. I'm doing everything on the app through just a web portal.
Yes.
I'm going to a website. It's not. Is it an actual app for configuration as well, Pete?
Nope. Just a web
Just
page.
that web page that I had seen. Excellent. Well, we had a look at this yesterday, and I had a really close look last night when we took our literature home and had a look. And this really looks like a robust solution to integrate all the security features. And I noticed also, you didn't go through it, but there was an alarm.com app also that appeared through the portal on the control app itself. So it'll control alarm.com alarm systems as well. It launches in there through your interface, and it's very clean. It looks like it's very well done. And is this available now, Peter, or is this beta testing?
End of the second quarter, end of May, early June. It's just getting out of beta test right now.
And this is going to be sold through to security dealers and perhaps AV integrators as well, or they're going to probably stay with the total control.
You know,
okay.
Stay tuned.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for your time, Peter. Appreciate that. And check out the new URC remote control system coming soon, probably this summer or late fall or early fall.
Summer.
Early summer. Coming out early summer.